Breaking news out of the NFL, the game we love might actually be broken. The play that refuses to die, the Tush Push, has taken over football. Pretty much unstoppable, it's very controversial, and after a vote by NFL teams that resulted in a 22-10 result, it is still legal. I wasn't planning to make a video today, but I felt like I had to. After watching the Giants versus Eagle game, where Philly ran it 4 straight times to get a first down and ultimately a touchdown, I couldn't help but wonder, what's the solution for this, if there is one at all? For anyone who somehow missed it, the Tush Push is basically a quarterback sneak on steroid. The QB takes the snap, ducks behind the center, and instead of lunging on his own, picking a gap, or making any type of decision, 2 or 3 teammates literally will go ahead and shove him from behind like they're pushing a stalled car. But it's completely changed short yardage football. I think one of the most important things to note here is that this play only became legal because of a reversal of an already existing rule in 2005 that made it illegal to assist the runner by pushing him forward or pulling him with you. Ever since that rule was removed, it opened up the door for an offensive player to be assisted in a rush by their teammates anywhere on the football field, whether it was 50 yards downfield or right at the snap of the ball. Now, let's take a look at the numbers and the domination exhibited since crafting this play. In 2024, the Eagles converted 39 of 48 attempts using this play for either a first down or a touchdown. That's about 81%. In 2023, they were closer to 88% success rate. 4th and 1s used to be dramatic. Now, when Philly lines up, it's just a formality. There is one key problem with all this that spans beyond make it illegal because we can't stop it. And it's that the league has discouraged and outlawed one of the only rules that could have been a counter to this, which is jumping over the line of scrimmage at the snap of the ball. For player safety reasons, gone are the days where a safety or linebacker could come crashing down and time a snap to leap over the line of scrimmage and take down a running back, a QB, or block a kick. While this wouldn't be a foolproof counter to the Tush Push, because offenses could always fake a snap and get a defensive player to jump off sides, it would at least provide some type of ability for defenses to do something other than trying to fight momentum from an offense that already gets to dictate when the play starts and what direction the ball is moving. Now, I'm of the opinion that if you can't stop something on the field of play, that's generally your own fault. And that's the stance I've held throughout most of this topic's lifespan. But the problem I have now is it's just starting to become really boring football. Wow. Riveting. The X's and O's, huh? The sport I love. Now, there is a saying out there, if you can't beat them, join them. But the only problem is, no one else can replicate the Eagles' success. And I'm not saying it's the Eagles' fault for building out a team that can dominate on this play. Good for you for finding a quarterback that can squat 600 pounds. That's not the Eagles' fault. That's the rest of the league's problem. The Eagles have a lot of key advantages that have led to the success of the Tush Push. First, they have arguably the biggest offensive line in the NFL. Their starting 5 averages around 338 pounds each, and they stand at roughly 6'6". That's a combined 1,688 pounds of human mass up front. For comparison, the average NFL offensive lineman weighs about 315 pounds. That means the Eagles are carrying roughly 20 to 25 extra pounds per player. When all 5 players explode off the ball forward in sync, it's like adding a 6-man to the pile. Secondly, Jalen Hurts' thighs are the size of my entire body. Now, I'm not saying the Eagles should be punished for building out a team that is designed to run this play. And I'm not detracting from the fact that their timing and pad level are almost perfect. But it should be stated that this play is far less about great play design and far more about brute force and inevitability. Here's the thing. Some people still call it a quarterback sneak, but that simply would not be accurate. The Tush Push removes all of that. No reads, no finesse, no decision making, just force. And it's football. So yeah, we do want to see big guys push each other around. But this is more so football checkers than it is football chess. The QB's a projectile, the line's a bulldozer, and the guys behind him, they're the engine. And that's why coaches and fans are losing their minds. Some say it's genius, pure football at its simplest form. Others say it ruins the game. Because when a play is both predictable and unstoppable, it breaks the balance of competition, and most importantly, in my mind at least, it's just plain boring to watch. It's not strategy anymore, it's inevitability. Defenses know what's coming, they just can't stop it. And that sounds like an actually really cool line and kind of awesome, but you guys get what I'm saying. At this point, the only way to counter it would be to dig a trench. So look, I'm not saying the tush push needs to be banned tomorrow, but when one team's playbook relies so heavily on a play that requires nothing more than blindly pushing your entire offense forward in a rugby pile, or just getting within 5 yards of the end zone so they can spam the square button 4 times for a touchdown, it's a play that at least is worthy of a discussion about what should be done about it, if anything at all. Then again, maybe this is just evolution, or maybe it would be de-evolution. Maybe the Eagles just outsmarted everyone, and honestly, I'm not even sure how to feel right now. It's kind of brilliant, but it's also just really boring, brain-dead football. So you tell me, what do we do with the tush push? Is it genius? Is it unfair? Or is it just the next evolution of football?
There they go.
Big Dex trying to hold him up.
I wish my team could do that.